Ukhozi olumaphiko olubhula amaphiko kwaye kwaphephetheka imiyane inyoni enobuciko nobuyoninco edwebe ngesivinini emafini icula ingoma emnandi yayiyahlukanisa unyaka omusha komdala nyoni nezigidigidi zabalandeli abayilandelayo zamemeza esezidondolozela zathi siyayazi le nyoni yayiculela okhokho bethu abanye abathule izibongo zokhozi FM sizibhalelwe ngusidadada soju Ukhozi FM luhamba phambili.
Kevin Hart, such a pleasure talking to you, man. My name is Mhlongo from Metro FM and Ukhozi FM, which is both South Africa's biggest commercial station and South Africa's biggest public station.
I like it.
So we're whopping, I'd say, 15 million listeners,
nice,
if you put them together.
Nice.
But we also a podcast platform called Ukhozi FM TV.
Okay.
Agent Mpho, it goes, right?
Okay.
I must just say, I had my prep done, but then they said no gimmicks, and I was like, damn. I was gonna ask your age so that I say, damn, as a get back to Don Cheadle. Remember that interview you did with him?
Yes,
but anyway,
yes.
None of that. Thank you so much for the movie. First a series, then a movie.
Mm-hmm.
I must just say it resonates so much for me because I was typecasted in the radio presenting industry for so many years, having done radio gospel presenting, and then I branched off into mainstream. Now, I was watching the movie thinking, how much of this really is reality and fiction for Kevin? Because Scared of Animals ticks the box.
Mm-hmm.
Came in as a comedian, stand-up comedian, pigeonholed, maybe typecasted, trying to break into mainstream. Maybe. How much of that is not you? Which part of that is fiction?
I mean, look, you gotta have fun within whatever it is that you're creating, right?
Yeah.
So it's always fun just tugging at the strings of reality and false realities.
Yeah.
So for your fan base, things that they can identify with and things that can make them say, right? Like, is Kevin giving a nod? Is he,
oh, hell no.
giving a gesture to the business itself, or is he playing around and being silly? I think that's the luxury of where I am in my career, right? I kind of get to do the things that I want, and I get the opportunity to have success while doing it. So in this regard, the idea of the false reality of, me being overlooked in the business, me wanting to be an action star and wanting to be a leading man and not getting the respect to do it, so I'm gonna do it that way. Well, it sets as the template to get into the story.
Yeah.
I think that I've done action movies in my career. I've been able to, of course, be a leading man, do from the big to the small, from the adventures. So I'm checking those boxes. This is just something that allows me the space to play in a world that I couldn't play in over here, right? It's one that I control and one that I'm just having a good time and aligning myself with other stars with, and hopefully getting to a space where I can build a trilogy and something that can be evergreen and last forever.
Yeah, and with that, man, congratulations with your cinematography. I mean, it's second to none. It's going very well. But this time around, things have been done another way. I don't know, maybe it's the post-COVID lockdown phenomenon. A series that was done 2 years ago, then made up into a movie, and now all of a sudden you're doing premieres all over. How does that work for you? You're on your phone right now, and I was asking how you're doing with the time difference.
I mean, look, it's all about IP, right?
Yeah.
So as a company, we act now as a studio, and as a studio owning and controlling the world of IP and what we're doing, well, that's our business of now. So in this particular, talking about Die Hard, for example, starting off as a series and then taking that series and cutting it down to a film, and then being able to take that film domestically and then after that repurpose that film internationally. That's those are things that you're able to do when you're playing on a higher level in the space of ownership and opportunities. So with amazing partnerships within our relationship with Prime and doing this, we feel like it opens up the possibilities for what more we can do. Even having a theatrical release out here. I mean, these are all introductions into the world of the future. Between the business between Heartbeat and South Africa, right? And it's not about how you start, I think it's how you finish. And we're talking about Kevin Hart today, but my hopes that tomorrow we're talking about talent like yourself and more amazing talent that's that's here and been highlighted here for quite some time. It's not about me, it doesn't have to be about me, and in no way, shape, or form do I want it to be about me. I feel like I've done my job and I've done it at a high level. Right now it's about opening the doors for the next and creating the opportunities for the new. So this template and concept within Die Hard that you see is something that can be mirrored, mocked, and done for the talent of new. So that's where my mind is. That's where the will and want is. And, you know, that's the direction that we're going in. So hopefully we get there soon.
Thank you for the template. I thank you for the opportunity for us to see you in your base. You did a show in Cape Town last night. You still got a few more in Joburg. I just wonder because 2013, let me explain, Madison Square Garden, you had done your exit. Then you came back to say, hey man, I just did a show at Madison Square Garden and you shed a tear. How much of that, in that experience, kind of catapulted you as a performer, a stand-up comedian, into a different level that when you step up in South Africa or wherever else in the world now, you just come for it?
I mean, look, I'm very comfortable in what I do because I've been doing it for so long. You're talking about 20 plus years of live entertainment. But I also think that a piece of the comfort comes from not taking it for granted, right? Like really looking at every show as a big show. And the reason why is because people are showing up and they don't have to. We have people that are buying tickets to come and see you perform. That's not something to look past. That's something to hold on to and to have a humble feeling about, right? So coming to South Africa, being able to sell out shows here, and give the love that's been given to me back, it's a big deal. It's a massive deal. And you know, you don't know how long these things are gonna last. So I approach every single show as if it could be the last, right? And I think when you have that attitude, it's one that puts you in a position of longevity and not momentarily.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. And thank you, I know your name here in South Africa is Mpho, but we're gonna call you Sipho. That means gift. And we want to just appreciate you for the gift of comedy to make us laugh. These are trying times. It's been a hard 2 to 3 years or so. Things are tough out there, man, and we appreciate you for your gift to be able to make us laugh through the adversities and the vicissitudes of life.
I love it, and I appreciate you as well, man.
Thank you.
Like you said, you opened up the world of your platform. That's a big deal, right? And I don't, once again, take this for granted. So thank you as well. I appreciate you for having me on.
Thank you so much. Kevin Hart for Metro FM, it's where you're at, and Ukhozi FM, Luhamba Pambili. Thank you.
It's a beautiful day here at Monte Casino where we are today for the Die Hard premiere, yakhe Kevin Hart. It's been a beautiful day hearing from him and all the work that went into iMovie. Namhlanje sokuthatha sikubeke to all the celebrities, all the stars who are here with us today and everything that goes down. Wena nje hlala nathi.
I'm a huge fan of Kevin Hart. I've watched, I think, all of his films. Definitely to laugh. So that's pretty obvious, right?
Laugh and have a great time. Of course, his movies are always light-hearted, action, as it says.
On the carpet now, ngiphethe uOffense and the beautiful lady.
Hi, we are good, thank you. Ukhozi, what's going on?
Hey, listen, this is the day. What are you guys expecting from Kevin Hart namhlanje?
I just want to see the man's height, that's it. That's the only reason I came. I was like, okay, the movie's fine, but I just want to see how tall this guy is. I've heard he's very short, but we'll see it today.
Okay, here I'm standing with Ned Mitchell, who is one of the executives, Aga Prime. Ned, I'd love to hear from you. What went behind the thought process of saying, hey, let's work with Kevin Hart and do something amazing?
Want me to hold it?
I'm sure.
Lean in. To be honest, this was all Kevin's idea. It was his brainchild. He came up with this movie idea. He came to Amazon and Prime Video and he said, I want to launch this in a really big way. And we said, we want to help you do that. So we're really excited to be launching this in theaters with Empire and on Prime Video all at the same time.
This is your baby. How does it feel to see it come into fruition?
I mean, you love each of them like a child. You're absolutely right. And this is a special one. It's really unexpected. It's an action movie and it's a comedy. It kind of is going to give audiences a lot of different things on a lot of different layers with enormous stars just taking themselves not so seriously.
ngilindele action, ngilindele comedy, ngilindele entertainment. Ngilindele ukufika nje ngize ngiwesitulweni.
I'm here to see Kevin Hart, okay? Like, I'm here to see my crush. Finally, a short man, muscles, markers. I am so excited.
Man, uzothini.
Hey, baby. I love you so much.
All the best, hey? I hope he says hey back. Thank you. How are you feeling seeing all the fans here in South Africa and everything just come together with this baby that you made?
Oh, it's amazing. You know, look, anytime you get to see a lot of people come out in the world of, I guess you could say the world of love, right? Like, this is a reception. This is a want for entertainment. This is a want for simply, like, more. And when you see things like this, it's just a display that, okay, well, the people over here are requesting it. They want it, so why not be a part of the change? Why not deliver more of it? Also, find ways to engage more and create the opportunities for who's here and what's here. That's the priority of myself and my company, and I can only hope that this is just the beginning. I hope that the people here see that it's a real world of want and a priority that we have.
Thank you so much. Have a lovely evening.
Thank you.
Njoba nizibonele Kevin Hart usifikele mathupha la kuyi-premiere ye-Die Hard. Bekumnandi sibonile ixuthwane ziphuma zingena zizobuka i-movie. Ngiyathemba na uthokozelile ukuba nathi ayiphinde ibonani.